Hello traders and welcome to the Market Open Preview November 3rd, 2014 on a Monday. First day of our new trading week. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Ooh, man, cloudy skies outside. I don't know. Could turn though. Maybe it's just that morning mist. I'm hoping, but it doesn't look good. Doesn't look like a good day to be on the beach today. Anyhow, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, don't forget, on the end of Friday's New York session, I will give you the daily wrap-up, where we go over about between 12 and 16 daily charts. Take a look at what happened in the past and maybe what could possibility happen in the future. Traders, I started trading in 2006, and in 2008 I retired from the Public Safety Department out of the great state of Florida. Came to a 3-month vacation to Thailand, and traders, well, I'm still here and I'm having a great time. I love living in Thailand, and if you trade Forex, you would love living in Thailand too. You can basically trade all 3 markets and still get a good night's rest. Alright traders, this is a risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Please, traders, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results, i.e. meaning that if you're on a demo account and you're doing, say, 80% success trading, when you go to a live account, the old psychology kicks in, and traders, that will go down to like 45%. So just keep that in mind when you go to a live account. Alright traders, let's talk about news and commentary. Let's get over to the calendar first. We had some Aussie news came out. Private housing approvals came out. Actually, there was no forecast. However, China came out with non-manufacturing PMI. It was bad. And the big one was HSBC came out, and that was also bad. So we had a big movement in Asia today of about 50 pips on the Aussie dollar. All right, taking a look at as we look down the road here, and we take a look at what's coming up in the London session. Traders, I don't see a lot going on, I have to be honest with you. We have German manufacturing PMI coming out today. It's forecast at 51.8, and previous was also 51.8. And I have to tell you that, my friends, until we get into the U.S. session, we have ISM manufacturing PMI and IS manufacturing. Nope, that's not high impact. That's a low impact. So actually, ISM manufacturing PMI is. So those are the only 2 high impact data. Now there's a lot of data going out throughout the day. Most of it, I have to tell you, is low impact. I don't see hardly anything that's even medium impact. So keep an eye on that. Traders, we've had now 2 days where we had big movements in the markets. Remember, the yens did their little thing, moved the markets over 100 pips on some pairs. Friday, today, it's not Friday. Friday was Japan. JPY, and today we have China puts out this bad data, Aussie puts out bad data, so these markets have moved a lot of pips already, so not quite sure how our Monday is going to end up as we move forward in our trading day. It's going to be interesting though, and a lot of fun to watch. Traders, this is a 60-minute Forex charts. Remember, these are all 60-minute Forex charts, and you'll see these sell-offs and you'll understand what I mean, and wait till you see all the gaps we have to the close at some point. Here's a euro dollar. You can see this, this is a China news that came out and just absolutely dumped the euro dollar. It's like in nowhere's land right at the moment. There's nothing to do. It is still bearish on a daily chart. We need some sort of a pullback. We need some sort of direction. It needs to close its gap. How are we going to trade this? Traders, it's got to pull back. If it keeps going down, there's no way to determine where we have support at, right? So we want to buy a support and sell at resistance, where we don't have that here. So hopefully it pulls back. I'm doing this almost 5 hours before the London Open, so we have 5 candles before this is actually going to come out. So we have plenty of time to do that. That is the euro dollar 60-minute chart. Here's the pound dollar 60-minute chart, and this chart's pretty ugly, to be honest with you. You could see the news came out, it spiked, and it came back up again. Now it's hitting its support. Now, do I think it's going to come all the way back up to the 50% at 59.95? No. I'll be lucky if it comes up to the 23.6 fib, and then I would take that down and grab my 15 and 20 pips and run. It would be nice if it came up to the 38.2. That would even be awesome. Or the 618. Everybody loves the 618. That would be awesome. Also, is it going to happen? I really do not know. All right, traders, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar is in a mess here. It had quite a loop here. You can see where the big candle went down when the data came out. This again has got to pull back, and I really wanted to close the gap, so I want to take the trade off the trend line. So it's got to hit that trend line, show me a bearish candlestick formation, and I'll be more than happy to take it down. Other than that, it's on the side. I'm not going to touch it. And believe it or not, the Euro Aussie's in the same boat. This thing has got to do something. It's got to pull back either up to that, which is now resistance, and trade back down, which I would take, or I'd love it to break it and go all the way back up there to what is that, 43.31 or that area. That would be great, and we'll take it from there. But you're going to have to be very careful on these currency pairs as we move forward today, and keep a good eye on your trades. This is not the day to make a trade and go walk the dog. All right, here is the euro yen. This is that resistance. This is bullish. It's very bullish. Might get a bounce off of this trend line. It is a 3-touch trend line, so it's valid. And, it's at 60. So you might be able to get 20, 25, 30 pips out of this trade. If you can get a bullish candlestick formation, this is a good trade. This is a good trade to the upside. So, yeah, keep an eye on this one. I think this is probably the best one out of all of them so far. And so let's move over to the New Zealand dollar. And I don't know what happened to the label on that New Zealand dollar. It keeps cutting out. What is wrong with that slide? I will have to take a look at that. And anyhow, the trade is basically this again needs to pull back. We're not we're not doing nothing here. We have nothing to, and this is so bearish. It's unbelievable. In fact, on a daily chart, if you look at a daily chart, it looks like it's actually getting ready to break support on the daily chart, and it's been at that support level for months. So this is going to be a very interesting pair to watch. I think it's going to come back to the upside, and I think it's going to come back the next couple of days back, probably pretty close to that 200 exponential moving average. But for today, I'd like to see it pull back, close the gap, give me a bearish candlestick formation, and let's just take this baby to the downside. Oh, we didn't talk about this before, so let's talk about it now. And that's the indices. Let's see what the markets did and how they closed on Friday. The Dow closed at 1.13% in the green. The S&P 500 closed at 1.17% in the green. The NASDAQ 100 closed in the green at 1.40%, and the Russell 2000 closed in the green at 1.53%. What do we got going on the other side of the pond? Looks like a lot of green to me. The DAX closed up at 2.33%. The FTSE 100 closed up at 1.28%. The CAC 40 closed up at 2.22%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 closed up at 2.55%. So that's looking pretty good. Traders, let's come on over to Asia and let's take a look at what's trading currently in my side of the world. The Nikkei, my chart is showing it is not trading, but it was up at 4.83%. The S&P ASX 200 is trading and it's negative 0.31%. The Shanghai is trading and it is at 0.31%. The Hang Seng is trading and it is negative 0.15%, and ending with the Kospi also in the red at negative 0.50%. So that basically wraps it up on the market opening preview on a Monday. Great to be back in the trading seat on a Monday. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great trading day. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, please keep an eye on the economic calendar. Keep it on a piece of paper, keep it on your laptop, keep it on the side of your charts. You never know what's going to happen today. I think when the market's open, it's going to be a little crazy. Those gaps will get filled, okay? I'd say 85 to 95% of the time, gaps get filled. So be careful on that matter. All right, traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Well, looks like rain's on the way. All right, traders, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow before the London Open. Have a great day, and bye-bye.